A man walked out to his backyard to find a little girl next door digging a hole and crying. He said, "What's wrong, sweetie?" She said, "My goldfish died." I said, "Oh, well, why are you digging such a big hole?" She said, "Because he's inside your stupid cat."
And it's time again to talk Buckeyes football with Ohio State Hall of Fame running back Jeff Logan. And it's a jubilant Friday morning for the first time in years, Jeff, after last Saturday's big win up in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, it really feels good, Woody, to put that behind us, at least for the time being. And really proud of the way our guys went up there, handled things in a very tough environment, got off to a little bit of a rocky start. But I think that's the adversity that they needed to see and that they needed to respond to. And I thought that all around, if you look at the play of not only the quarterback, Julian Sayin, but you look at the running game, you look at the way the defense played, especially in the second half. I mean, the defense just totally eliminated Michigan from any opportunity to be able to come back in that game.
Boy, that did, but it was a dicey start, and you're right. It may be of tremendous benefit to Julian Sayin to have thrown that early pick and faced an early deficit.
Yeah, you never wish that kind of start on any football team because they can go either way, obviously. And, I think he made the wrong read. I think he learned from it. But what really impresses me is that, I've seen him from the beginning of the season and was impressed with his coolness, if you will. And he has done nothing but mature the rest of this football season in 2025. And I just think he's got a terrific, bright future ahead of him.
Talking to Ohio State Hall of Fame running back Jeff Logan, previewing tomorrow night's Big Ten Championship game over at the Lucas Oil Stadium. And I'm looking at these two teams, Jeff. I was looking at a breakdown this morning and looking at the Buckeyes, number one in scoring, yards per gain, yards per play, passing, third down, and big play defense. But Indiana's number one in scoring, yards per gain, number two in yards per play, number one in both rushing offense and defense, and number one in turnovers, both the ones they cough up and the ones they get. This has the trimmings for the best college football game of the year, maybe quasi-national championship.
Well, and I think we'll probably see this matchup again if it's as good as I think it's going to be, because these are clearly the two best teams in all of America playing football today. And, the Big Ten Championship is something Ohio State hasn't done in a long time. In fact, nobody on this roster has ever been to Indianapolis for a Big Ten Championship game. So They check the box by getting their first pair of gold pants on this roster. They can check the box again with a win. But I will tell you that these teams are almost identical from a statistical standpoint, but they're two very different teams offensively, in that Indiana is go. They want to come at you fast and go with a lot of tempo. And Ohio State has turned into more of an NFL team, more calculated in terms of what they do. But both teams have great defenses. So I think we'll see Indiana, Ohio State 1.0 on Saturday night. But I got a feeling we're going to see Indiana, Ohio State 2.0 again in the playoffs at some point in time.
This one is kind of a perplexing one to forecast. How do you see it shaking down, Jeff?
This is just too much of a magical season for this Ohio State football team. We beat them 38-15 a year ago when they were here, but that included a punt return touchdown by Caleb Downs. So Buckeyes won it by 2 touchdowns. I think this gets down to a single score advantage. I think Ohio State wins the game, but 27-22, Ohio State wins by 5.
Wow, I love that score. I think a field goal decides it. I'm going to say OSU 23, Indiana 20. I think we're going to see some clutch kicking from both teams' field goal kickers.
Now, if it comes down to that, their guy has yet to miss one all season long. Our guy's been pretty good, but their guy is 100% on his field goals. So it should be interesting. And the best part about this is, unless there's some blowout that is not expected, regardless of the outcome of this game, both of these teams will be in the top 4 for the playoff seeds come the college football playoff.
And that means first round buys.
Absolutely, which should be good for both programs. Good for the Big Ten.
Well, there's going to be a lot of household parties tomorrow night, Jeff, for sure. Enjoy the game. Give me your Go Bucks, man.
Absolutely, and go Bucks.